Hey, what's up? Welcome to Heavy Cardboard Moving Company. No, it's inside.
Hey, that's my show.
Hey, welcome everybody. I'm your host, Edward.
Greg. Kyle. John.
All right, tonight we're busting out an oldie but a goodie that repackaged and re-released. SNCF, also known as Paris Connection, for those that don't know. So this is France and Germany, the two maps. Designed by John Bohr, published by Rio Grande Games. Rio Grande is a partner of ours, so they sponsored tonight's stream, so appreciate that, Jay and everybody over at Rio Grande. Tonight is basically filler. We're playing both maps. It's going to be that quick. If you blink, you're going to miss the stream compared to our normal streams. It's a really good filler game and a good introduction to cube rails because it occurred to me, as you mentioned, John's never played a cube rails game. We have failed John.
Oh no.
I know. So
He
hopefully-
went down a specific path that you set him on.
That's true.
The first game of Age of Steam that we both played
Yeah, that's
was
true.
Vermont to New Hampshire on stream.
which
Yeah.
arguably also a cube rails game.
Oh,
Kind of.
There's cubes.
they're like
Right.
lozenges. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get on.
Anyway, by the way, I like your shirt. I appreciate that.
I first saw this at the San Diego Model Railroad Museum, and then I found it years later on eBay. And I thought, you know what? It's a good bit, and now it's paying dividends.
You're such a nerd.
Very specific one, too.
Yeah, right? Are you a foamer?
I don't know what that means.
Basically, guys that get super excited about trains.
Oh,
Just-
no.
Okay.
All
All right.
I'm actually very tepid about trains, but I love a wacky shirt.
Okay, deal. All right, cool. All right. So, yeah, not even bringing down the camera. So, welcome to SNCF France, which I feel like that's a when you say the same thing,
It's like redundant.
redundant. That's the
yeah.
word because that is the French National Rail. SNCF. Anyway, so
Machine.
here's how the game plays. It's very simple. There are 6 companies. We're going to each randomly, based on the player count. So we're going to draw 8 cubes hidden behind our screen. All right. The goal of the game is victory points. Whoever has the most at the end of the game, to a point, wins the game. And it'll make sense in a minute. We're going to draw 8 cubes of the 6 colors. They're all in here. Then once we have drawn all the cubes, we are then going to all the cubes out here and then separate them onto this. By the way, these aren't printed on there. They could go. You get the idea. But anyway, we're going to put them out there for the various companies. So all the green, all the black, yada, yada, yada. Then on your turn, you have 2 options on your turn. You can either lay track. If you lay track, it's 1 to 5. And it must all be contiguous of that company. 1 to 5. Rural hexes. I always struggle with that word.
Me too. I
Rural.
was
Yes.
practicing today.
It's 4 R's and then an L.
Yes, rural. Exactly. Each rural hex can have 2 different companies in it. Every city hex, i.e. a hex with a name in it, can have 1 cube in it. And the other rule is 2 rules. Paris is out of play. We're all in the suburbs of Paris. And no company can be completely shut out from being able to exit, basically. The game ends one of 2 ways. When, how many are empty? I forget. That is...
5, I think.
Nah.
Can't be that.
That's too many. Oh, good Lord. Where is it?
2/3 down.
Nope, that's scoring.
Oh, right here. I saw it.
End of
Okay.
game.
There it is. Hey, like he said, when 5 of these are empty, I don't know why you people argue with John. Jesus.
Which
When 5 company cubes are all gone, or a company reaches Marseille, it's at the end of that player's turn. By the way, I said there were 2 actions. I only talked about one. One is laying track, 1 to 5 cubes. You place them out there, and if you hit, that train income goes up by that amount. Very simple. Okay. The second option you can do is sell and buy stock. What does that mean? We're going to start with 8 cubes behind our screen. You take, say, I don't know, a yellow cube. You sell a yellow. You draw 1 or 2, I don't know, green cubes and put them behind your screen. That's it. That's you. The only rule there is you can't buy what you just sold. It's 1 or 2. And this is key. 15 cubes behind your screen at most at the end of the game. Now, there is a rule that says you can have more than 15. However, anybody that has more than the maximum subtracts 20 for every cube above. So in other words, you're out of the game if you have more than 15 cubes behind your screen. More than likely. That's it. That is France. When we're done, we're going to flip the board over. We're going to play Germany. It has a little bit different rules, but effectively the same game. But different map, a little bit different rules. We need a randomized turn order. Greg came prepared.
Yeah, so I brought some authentic casino playing cards
Oh, played cards.
Played
cards.
Oh, it says play.
so
from Caesar's Palace, of course.
stock the cubes behind screen. For each one, you get points equal to the.
Yeah, I figured that was
yeah,
implied. I apologize. Oh, wow. We don't even get to draw our own. We're just being
No.
told what it is. Okay, so
Bangers.
I start. That's how it should be. So the Loco. Loco there. All right, so
Terrible cards.
draw 8.
Thank you,
That
Dollar
is,
Tree.
3, 6, 7, 8. You didn't see that. There we go. And it's clockwise around the table. Once Greg
It does come
draws.
with a great first player marker.
It does. It's got a train.
It's got train.
Y'all look down for a minute or focus on that. That is our starting hand or shares right there.
Our
Okay?
starting shares.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
He
me and the
plays
peanut
with the
gallery.
peanut gallery.
Yeah, duh. I've been doing it longer than you have, bruh.
You've almost been doing it longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a low bar. All right, once you have 8. All right, here we go. All right, start sorting. I got the yellow over here. I mean, there's a reason yellow is facing that way. I mean, come on. This is literally the hardest part of the game.
This is so desperate for a double layer board.
But why?
But why?
But then, the price point doesn't justify.
Oh
that.
gosh, no. No. This is exactly what it needs to be. Do you have a preference on how you want them to run out? You want us to go robust short?
Oh
robust,
no,
short?
I prefer you take the ones from the middle. But you know,
Hey, you said it, boss.
Not printed out.
I so wanted to have this done before we
Yeah,
started
yeah.
streaming, but I thought it was important to show everybody the drawing of the cubes.
This is the longest part.
It really is.
But this, so it's, you know, cooperative, team building.
Trust fall.
Cooperative team build. Did you just
Something.
shout? I got the greens.
Get off! That's mine.
It's my cubes.
All right.
Very good, everyone.
Good teamwork. Well done.
So we're each doing one. Which companies are not getting touched right now?
Black apparently.
And purple.
Purple. Great.
The two that are definitely the easiest to sort from the other.
I guess they don't even need to go in formation. They just kind of have to be a pile.
Think
Well,
of
I mean, if you're a monster.
think of the herd, John. Think
All
of
right,
the herd.
yeah, true.
Here we go. All right. So, starting out, looking at things. So, Marseille is worth 4 points,
And also ends the game.
right? Bordeaux, Lyon, Strasbourg, Lille, all worth 3 points, and then the purples are all worth 2, yada, yada, yada. And I just did that for the one guy that complained about me saying yada, yada, yada. So we will, looking at the, have you met the internet?
You
So-
yada yada over the best part.
I did. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some shares. So there and
Sell
I
first.
sold a green, buying 2 red. That's me done.
Yes.
Go, Greg.
Oh, done.
And you have to buy 2, right? You
No,
can-
one
you
or
can
two.
Buy one.
One or two.
Okay.
You must sell one, and then you must buy 1 or 2.
I'm gonna also do the sell and whatnot. But it's gonna be purple, and I'll pick up 2 blues.
Which all we're doing is betting what's going to actually get built. But all right, Kyle.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll ditch off a purple and take 2
Wow,
reds.
really? Okay. Well, now that I see this going on, okay.
We're gonna start the black rail.
Nope, not
No,
from
no.
behind your screen.
Oh,
It's
right,
1 to
right.
5 up here. So
How many do you want?
Um,
How many we're about to put down? How many behind
There you
you have,
go.
John?
Yeah, John.
yeah, we'll do 5.
No, it's unrelated to the prior number.
Yeah, I did.
Of
Definitely don't
course,
have 5.
of course.
Yeah, we'll hit Le Havre.
okay, which is French for the
Le
Havre.
Havre.
So that is 2, 3, 4 for black. Okay. I will go ahead and sell a blue. Buy 2 black. Done.
We'll promote some blue.
You get promoted to railroad
Yes.
as opposed to stock certificate.
How many of y'all out there have played this? Now, this again, we've streamed this years and years ago, way back in the day, but it came out in 2010.
Did you stream Paris Connection, like the Queen game?
I would have. I don't know. Somebody out there tell me. I don't know.
I gotta say, I much prefer this cover to the Paris Connection cover.
For sure.
Oh, the artwork's actually
It's
really
like paint.
pretty.
I'm looking at the screens. It's like
It's
like,
watercolor
It is
or
nice.
oil. No, it's oil,
paint.
right?
It looks awesome.
So that's 2 for blue. Okay, done, sir.
Edward, would you mind taking 5 yellow and running them?
No. Yes, I do mind.
You do mind?
Yeah, do your own work. Yeah.
Okay, we'll run out this way.
That's
2 for yellow.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy 2 blue stock.
Purple's going to build out now. Okay. That's 1 for purple. Greg?
Sell a red. Get a couple yellow.
Okay.
Tom's played. Which one? The old Winsome or Paris Connection? So that appears to be 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just have to touch, right?
Yes, correct.
No, but I forgot that.
Oh wait, I can't go through that. I have to.
And if you
Yeah.
notice right there's a very dark dark edge. That's
More clear right there.
yeah. There you go.
So I can come from this one though.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Purple's gonna build 4.
Oh wait, so didn't G score black?
I
It
did.
did.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 3, 5, 6.
I'm gonna build out yellow.
Three, 4.
So it's 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, it's 3 plus 1 is 4. You got 2 cubes left to place.
Yep.
And that is 5.
There are 8 cubes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The game can end literally any second on
Yeah.
somebody's turn.
Gonna ditch off green, take 2 yellow.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Ditch off green to take 2 yellow. This is a good move.
No, I'm actually gonna ditch off blue and take 2 purple.
I'm gonna go ahead and ditch off a red and grab 2 yellow. Oh, all of a sudden, yellow can't make it now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ditch a green and get 2 purples.
Capped at 15. You can go over. Don't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck holding that unfortunate bag.
Okay. Matthew says, "Yep, we did Paris Connection in 2017." All right. Thank you. Okay.
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Give him space.
It's a big one, you know. I'm really, really chewing. Yeah.
You really are tanking over this. This is impressive. All right. So
Play your game. Play your game.
Trading in a red, getting rid of or taking 2 black, and now so 2, 3, 4 for black. Hey, look at that. That's a red taking 2 yellows. 5. When 5 are empty. Currently, 1 is empty. Doesn't mean it remains empty. Because somebody can sell yellow, remember.
Oh, I was like,
1 for black. 2 are empty. Ha ha ha. Remember, 1 in cities, 2 in rural hexes.
oh, right. Yeah.
I will sell a red and buy 2 purple.
Next to the blue logo. That gives more options.
Three for blue. Okay. Poor red. One, 2 for purple. Soren says these train lines are all surprisingly constructive. Yeah, so a lot of times they can be very destructive building, but it hasn't happened yet.
It's interesting you say that.
Well, and there you go. Okay, done. 3 are
Strategy,
empty. Remember,
I
when
didn't
5
consider.
are empty. Now, to be fair, none of these guys have played this before.
Played games like it.
Yes.
But I've never played this before.
Right. All right.
Won't somebody think of the Green Company, please?
All right. So, blue clearly needs to think of the farmers.
Wow, that's just rude.
Think of the farmers, people.
All but 1. 2. 3.
2?
Just.
Yeah, just
He's thinking.
Oh, no, I was actually just going to say, remember that rural hexes could hold 2. We haven't done it yet. We're acting as if there's blocking. But
no, but
only in city hexes.
there's no city I really want to like. I can get to right now with 2.
Leave them be. So far you're adding 2. Because all you've hit is...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that one was purple.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second. So how many are empty right now? Okay, so I
It
think
appears there's only 2
just
empty.
2. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that means.
Poor red. He's thinking of the farmers. Okay, well. Okay. And like that, 3 are empty.
Oh, green's on the board. And by on the board, I mean literally just on the board.
Just physically on the board, right.
It's good thing we all invested in the same 2.5 to 3.5 companies.
So I'm not keeping track of how many shares y'all have of things.
Oh, wait, you know what? You know what I've done with green?
What?
It's almost a straight line down.
Yep.
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more. Wham. It's the express
It's the
route
express
to the end of the game.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I really screwed you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Go ahead.
We did really good for the start. That's all. That matters.
Let's just go to Marseille. Yeah. Marseille.
So that's telling me all of y'all think you're going to win the game.
I don't see another path unless I invest. I mean, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy to invest in.
Invest in green. Dump out all your valuable cubes.
it's
That'd
gonna
be
get
nuts.
It's gonna get 4 points.
Yeah, I think I will win. I'm not positive, but we're gonna go ahead. No, we will not. Actually, boop. Done.
Yeah, you let me end it.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I couldn't end it. Oh, I guess I could have, right? In Marseille. Yeah, but I forgot. Okay, so that
green on the
triggers the
board.
end of the
I love
game.
that.
So Marseille, so 4 for green.
Yeah.
So now everybody reveals your shares.
Oh.
Oh yeah, just pull. Because the.
Oh, you'd win more than me.
All right. So very simple. I mean, here I have a pen and paper. Get rid of the. I think we did a better job with the booze and liquor. All right. So what do we got? So we got Greg, we got Kyle, we got John, and we got Edward. All right. Then we have red. Nobody has red, right? So we
No.
can skip it.
Skip
Nobody
it.
have green. Nobody has green. We can
Nope.
skip it. So hold on. It's 11 for yellow, and everything else. So that's 11 per yellow. So that's 55 for me. How many for y'all?
66.
0.
66 for Kyle
55.
and 55 for Greg. Okay. Then 3, 6, 7, 8 at 10. 8 is, so that's 135. So how many do you have of the others?
12. So 120.
So 120. Kyle?
I have 8 of the others.
So 80 and 66 is
146.
146. He cheated somehow. And Greg
7.
did not cheat clearly or cheat well enough. 125. So there you go. Kyle wins 146. Decent teacher 135. Greg 125. And John, the rookie, 120. Do you even train game, bro? All right.
You
so,
didn't come,
win this
you didn't
shirt.
come
I know,
prepared.
yeah.
so now, these 6 set aside. All the others.
Oh, all right.
And now, in honor of Spiel happening right now,
Where's the bag at? Where's the bag?
Where'd that bag at?
Where's the bag at? That's correct.
No, that was the last game.
Is Essen on here? Oh, yeah, there it is.
I gotta tell you, all you guys playing Speakeasy, man. Too much fancy liquor. You just gotta make clear stuff.
Bathtub.
Clean your
Ever
bathtub.
clear.
Clean your bathtub.
there we go. That fits a little bit better. All right. That works. Okay, so here are the rules for Germany. Same rules, except, by the way, the entire board gaming universe is currently right there. They flew into Dusseldorf. A lot of people did, and then go there. Other people go into other places around the.
Hi, Ken.
Yep. So, the fellas, the half of HCHQ crew is currently there. Anyway, all right. There are no hexes. There are no start hexes in this. They're either rural or they're city, including Berlin. Berlin is viable. Berlin is 8. Okay. In addition to the normal choices, so build or sell and buy, you can choose to start a railroad if there are any unstarted railroads available. To start a railroad, you pick one from the pile and you say, hey, I'm starting it. It must be 4 away from the nearest cube. So for instance, if there's a black one there, 4 away is 1, 2, 3. The 4th, that is a legit placement.
Yep.
Okay. The game ends if there is a railroad cube in every purple city.
A bunch of them over
Right.
here.
Yep. Or it's not possible that a railroad cube can be in every purple city. That is kind of like in German railroads, one of them, German rails. One of those 3, I forget which one it is, that we just have to all figure it out. Look, yeah, we
It's not
agree.
possible.
Okay, that's
Right,
it,
yeah.
right. And that's it. Okay? All right. So, with that said, it is, thank you, the victory points tracker right there. We are 4 players. We'll start with 8. Kyle 1. He goes last. No, go first. Go first. Just messing. All right. So what do y'all think so far? I mean, obviously, it can be very follow the leader-y, but it's not necessarily the case.
No, there's nuance here that
There is.
I don't see yet, but I can feel it.
Yes.
Definitely something I want to keep playing, that's for sure.
Oh no.
I saw all the cubes you don't have.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm just going to
Yeah,
might as well
go
take
for it.
that, yeah.
check it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Nailed it on the 8. All right. Y'all look down for a minute. Those are my 8. Okay. Here we go. Place your bets on who you think's going to win this one.
Wow, I also nailed it on 8.
All right. So, yep.
I call black.
I just want to be sure.
Apparently I got red because...
I already grabbed 3.
Oh, okay. You got red. Fine. I'll
This,
take
we
the-
have to compete and get into it somewhere.
Yes.
Don't touch my cubes.
Yes, I made John drive over an hour to come play.
Well, exactly 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
It literally is like almost to the minute, isn't it? Yeah.
my round trip commute will be twice as long as this game.
Yeah. It's alright because I was already in Boston.
Well, I appreciate y'all.
Fixing tubes.
Listen, you said trains.
Yeah,
I know John was going to show up,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I couldn't get shown up.
But that's the funny thing. If it was a 4-hour game, I wouldn't have come.
Right.
I wasn't even sure I was on the stream. I just sensed it.
Yep. By the way, my plan last game did not work out. Too many wasted actions.
So we've devolved just to this then. Okay. That's perfect.
I definitely thought that I had more cubes than
Then you did.
than you.
I mean, that was about as fine a margin as you can get.
Right.
I had one more 11 value cube.
You also had one. We had one more of each value.
Yeah, no, Edward was the closest to me. We had the same number of 10 value cubes. I had
Yep.
one more 11 value
Right.
cube.
I thought I had one more 11 value cube. I thought that 4 was the next highest. I didn't realize that 6 was the highest. And that
Sir.
Edward had.
When we start a railway, can we start in any city or any yellow city? What's the specific rule?
It is.
I know
starting
you're
a
really going to
railroad.
crack this tome open.
That you must, in fact. You don't have a choice. The player takes a cube from a railroad box of any railroads not already on the map. The end. And then
Start
place
it
it on the
anywhere.
board. You want to start it in Berlin? Start it in Berlin.
Do we get the points for where we started?
Yeah.
I mean, it's for the cities, bro.
I,
I mean,
I'm asking exploratory questions
okay,
about the
all right,
rules for
yes. All right, you're overthinking it.
expositive purposes.
I
Okay.
opened the second Dr. Pepper.
I think that's a comment on you, not on the length of this.
Right, seriously, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even make tea tonight.
Right,
Like, it's, yeah.
No,
I only had 2
really,
5-hour energies.
I really like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Wait, only 2?
Only 2, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just start.
Just one cube?
Wait, I thought it was just
I thought
one.
you said 1.
It is.
Edward.
I'm just messing with
Can
you.
I have 3 points on blue, please?
Okay, you may.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
3 cubes, or 3 away. Oh, checks out.
1, 2.
Huh.
So, interesting because
I know it's a risk.
well, like on the one hand, 8 points.
Right, yeah.
On the other hand,
8 points.
no, like, yikes. Whereas,
I like the toppings spread out on my pizza,
Right.
not one stack of pepperoni in
That's
the
right.
dead center. You cut it, it's all oily, and then
and then there's just like that one bubbled up pepperoni.
yeah. It's got all the it's got all the oil trapped in its little cup. It's crispy. Now I'm hungry.
You open up that bubble and it just.
Ow. Yeah. I appreciate you guys filling time.
You're really belaboring this one.
I really am. There and I mean, okay, done. You sheeple. Okay.
Oh, as if I wasn't gonna do that.
Just set the tone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
That way. Sorry.
All right. So that was a 3. Oh,
2,
a
4, 6, 10, 13.
13 total for blue.
So 16.
He put a green back.
You put a green back.
Oh no,
Wow.
I've got a strategy.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Put a run on a company that I was already doing well in. Stir the pot.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got it. Invest. Or rather, I gotta make sure that other people can't invest nearly as much.
That's 4 so far, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, 2, 4,
That's 7.
7,
4.
8.
5.
8. Okay. So that does that. Okay.
What a funny start to the game. Are we in the mid game? I'm not
I
sure.
think so, yeah.
I'm just trying to get, Ken and everybody else on a
Yeah,
train.
what they need, yeah.
2 for green.
Wow. One, two, 3, 4.
4. Hey, if you were wondering, I was the one that had the last of the red. So there we go.
No, we all were.
I like this map. This is a cool riff on it. And I know back in the day, Tony made a custom map for SNCF for
2 for green.
2 for green for Heavy Con way back in the day as well. And I think there are a couple other expansion maps out there.
Put Hamburg, the Hamburg Express up on 4 for me, please.
Done.
And it has to start in the city, or it can be.
You start with 1 cube.
It is.
Oh,
Let's see. Just anywhere 4 hexes away. Okay.
Is that do you just start the clock on the game? Is that what you've done?
yeah.
Munich
You
is
did give it a
getting
nice log.
some love over here.
Excellent job bringing rail infrastructure to Germany. Something that's never been done before.
Apparently not, people.
I do like this. I like that it's very different than like you know, Chicago Express or Wabash Cannonball, anything else. Like, oh.
Which, by the way, Chicago Express is
Wabash Cannonball. Yeah, I know.
Right, okay.
I've played both.
I ask again, do you even train, bro?
Who's wearing the shirt? Who's wearing the shirt? I don't know, man. You tell me.
I think Greg went right.
Yes, he did. Oh, I see you, John. I appreciate you.
It's going on way too long.
So that's 3 for purple?
Just 3.
Okay.
Only 3.
Think of the farmers. Think of the farmers.
This is a cruel game.
Two.
Shoot.
Where would you like it?
These two.
These 2?
And then up to the purple.
Gotcha.
So that's 4 for purple.
It's gonna be 4 for purple.
Okay.
You know, interesting thing about laying purple track. It's very in vogue. 1, 2, 3. 3 more, please.
Oh, what do I do? Screw Greg and Kyle or Edward?
I won the last game. It's not about you. I'm sorry.
That is the right answer.
Well, I'm coming for those too.
Yeah, I hear you.
John has officially thrown in the towel, and he is bringing rail infrastructure to the peasantry.
When you buy 2 cubes, do they have to be the same color?
I'm sorry?
When you buy cubes,
Yes,
do they have to be
yes.
the same color? Okay.
Pretty sure.
So what do y'all think? Have any of y'all played the German map here in Germany?
I just like that you said Dusseldorf. My older brother was born in Dusseldorf.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Give me
Is he like an army brat?
Yeah, my dad
5.
was.
Okay, yeah, okay.
5 black cubes, please.
Depends where you're going to place them, but yeah. There we go. Stuttgart appreciates your patronage.
Disgusting.
That's 4, that's 5, that's 7.
I think there's nothing better to look at out the side of a German railroad than another German railroad. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dual gauge.
5. Triple gauge?
I agree.
Yes! I love you, John. I love you so much.
Look at that.
Density. You're lousy with trains. You can't walk 10 feet without hitting a train.
I think that's a really
Oh,
good
that actually worked out. Thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate you.
I know.
Send it the other way.
I know.
Come on, man.
I wanted the triple one.
2,
Or you just go down to that corner.
4, 5. So that is 2 yellow and a red. Sounds like 5.
Yep, and that sounds like 2 cubes, please.
So, take a look. No, not yet. I don't think. Never mind.
Incremental gains. You tried to help. I think you sabotaged it. That's what I
I
think.
know.
I think you're a double agent.
We'll see. That's an interesting twist, actually.
So is the game over? The game ends if there is a railroad cube in every purple city, or it's not possible. No, it is possible. Never mind.
Oh, it's
Very,
very possible.
very possible.
Yeah, because there's all these in those still. So, okay, never mind. Yeah. Huh.
Screwed the pooch.
Who put this there?
I did.
So,
It's not a very long route.
I actually need to count these. Help me out here.
16, 20, 24, 28, 31-ish.
31.
I believe so, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Still possible.
But yeah, because if you put the yellow here, that can connect there.
This game does provide for some lovely comedic
Thank you.
moments.
Funny.
Do-do-do-do. Me?
Good man. 2 for purple. Now we're just doing silly stuff.
Well, you can end the game right now. Oh, no, because we still, red can theoretically still get here.
It's just nice to play with yellow components on this show.
Nice to be given the opportunity. You mean?
I think you were rude to this hex.
I think that's it. Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 21 cubes left.
Yeah.
1, which means 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, not yet.
So the question is really just, are we all in cahooting to...
So that is 2. Is that
2
it
for
for
red.
red? Okay.
I mean, then I can just...
If you put one up here, then we're there.
Okay, game's over. All right. So, how many cubes does everybody have? I'm curious.
11.
11.
12.
13.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so we have blue,
Not me this time.
we have black, we have green, we have purple.
You
Is
don't need to do red or yellow.
Okay. All right, we'll start with blue at 24, starting with Greg.
5, so that's...
120?
140. No, I'm sorry, 120.
120, yeah.
I'm saying 140 because I have 144 for blue.
144.
I have one more.
same.
144. And I only have 4, so that is 96. All right, black. 18 is 36.
18.
18.
0.
Ooh, sick.
And black is 3, 18. That's 54.
Yep.
Green is 17. 34,
68.
68.
51.
85.
Are you sure?
68
Yes,
plus.
yeah. Sounded like a question mark. So you have 5 of them. I have 85 as well. And then purple is 16.
16.
0.
And 16. This is close, I think. All right, so here we go. So was it 12, 20, carry the 2, 2, 4, 7, 13, 14, 240. Greg, leader in the clubhouse.
Yes, go on, Greg.
There. All right, then Kyle. We're looking at 10, 19. Carry the 1. That's 5, 6, 7. 7 and 5 is a 2. Right? Hold on. 9, 10, 11, yeah, 12.
Yeah, no.
229.
Not
Not
me.
leader in the clubhouse. John, this one's a little bit easier. That's 9. That is 2. 229.
I think the tiebreaker is the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, put me 229 plus, please.
10,
My aura
21,
alone. 29 plus.
229.0.
10, 25. 251.
Ooh, one cube.
251. Well, I had 13 cubes. That
And I
made
had
the
12.
difference, right? Yeah.
cube.
Yeah. So 251 to 240 to 229.
If I didn't build the triple gauge, I don't think he wins.
So if you didn't allow him to get up here,
Right, if I just
and he
did it
didn't
over
get
here.
the additional 5.
Greg wins. Well, no, he's got 2 black. I don't know. That would have been
I only got 2 black because you did that.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
then
I
you
had
would've
no
won
black.
probably.
I had no black.
All
I
we
was
can
waiting to
say-
see what you two did. And then you were like, oh, let's give a bunch of points to black. And I went, well, why not? Can't do cute.
Suffice to say, you blew it.
Choo choo.
Right. So,
You know what? Glory to Rome for that.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out.
I guess it wasn't.
Can I
too
come
bad.
play train games with you guys?
So,
I'll definitely-
SNCF is, I mean, it's a filler game, right? It very much is like starting, because it plays 3 to 6. And so when you're waiting for people to show up at game day or at the end of game day, I mean, it's usually a ruckus, fun
Yeah.
little thing like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's
historically,
probably
so.
silly at 6.
It can be pretty chaotic. Like
Yeah.
things can change. That's why 4 and 5 probably
Oh,
is
yeah.
the sweet spot. But I totally be down to play this with 3. And if we have 6 and we don't want to play Medici, okay.
I don't know if I'd ever, like...
Well,
Here's the thing.
but, yeah.
You know, you're saying play 4 or 5, like that's the experience. If we're talking about, like, you know, I'm going to focus and I want a balanced experience that I can try to win using tactics and strategy in my brain, sure. I want to try with 6 because I think it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be,
I think it'd be
a lot
fun.
of fun. Yeah, yeah.
Because it took 30 minutes. It probably take slightly more, but also less, or probably the same with a higher player.
Yeah, the market would change.
So what did you guys think? Now, again, it's a sponsor stream, so normally we wouldn't do a roundtable. It's been out for 14 years. I'm okay with that.
It's barely older than I am.
Right?
Just a couple
Anyway,
years.
carry them on. Right. Anyway, yeah. What did y'all think? I really like this for what it is, and like John said earlier, there's subtlety here that the more you play it, the more you learn. Like there is a advantage to letting other people build track, and you just get more cubes,
And
you
then
just get
invest.
more shares.
Yeah.
I was going to do that strategy for a little bit. Just let the good companies do their thing and make cubes. But then I realized people could figure out that I was doing that because they just have to watch what I'm doing.
Right.
Right.
And be like, I wonder what colors Greg has. And then you guys just do what you did with black. You just
Start tanking. Yeah.
Which I don't think is a good idea necessarily. Or at least if you're going to tank it, you got to do it. You got to spiral like out in the nowhere lands.
Like this.
Yeah.
And there
Like what
has
happened
to
with
there
Board
has to be a greater deal of like luck in this one than other maps, right? Because of the draw at the beginning, that informs you what you're going to invest in, right? Early on.
But there is that pregame randomness in
right,
this,
yeah.
regardless of which map it is that you play. But outside of that, I mean, theoretically, sure, you could get 8Q, 7 and 1, or 6 and
Yeah.
2, or whatever. But usually, it's going to be distributed pretty well.
With 6
to where-
colors, I think you're pretty likely to end up with a diverse
Right.
portfolio.
Yeah.
Although with 6 players, you get 5 cubes.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Which I
Yeah. So
love.
yeah, the fact that it it's inverse, right? The
Yeah.
fewer players, the more cubes, yada yada.
I do like the tension. Like, do I build or invest? Because you start to see these disappear pretty quickly.
Very
right?
quickly.
So there's a mad rush to invest.
Which is why I was like, well, I have a few like spare cubes back here. I'm gonna put out a line of black to make it worth more, and see if you guys either take the bait
Right? Yeah.
and like scoop up the cubes from there for your portfolio, or if you do what you did, but you kind of did like the worst version of what you could have done by making it so that we could get points. Other than that, if you had like spiraled out of here, well, it didn't matter because at that point I didn't have any investment in the company. So it was like, oh, okay, so I got Edward a couple of points. Oops. But then we all collaborate to at that point go, okay, black's worth nothing.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm all in now. I mean, you've created a new monster. Congratulations.
So now John's on the hunt for every Winsome that is getting
that's a little
reprinted.
Age of
extreme,
Steam,
but, yeah.
out of here.
Right, yeah.
But I can see how, just like Age of Steam, but in any game, if you have 4, 5, 6 people who are good at this game, how awesome it could be.
Oh,
Like it is,
Or
it
us.
is pretty, or you guys. Cerebral, I guess, is the word.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's a lot of thinky in it, which is cool.
yeah, it again, I mean, we played 2 full games of it in under an hour while streaming.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Yeah.
For what it is, it's very simple, but there's some clever play to be had in here, and there's a number of expansion maps that folks can get, and I'm glad to see that a lot of these Winsomes are getting reprinted and
that
are
is neat,
more
yeah.
available, because if you weren't part of the email and sending a USPS money order to John Bohr, you didn't get the
Right.
Winsome game. So the fact that Rio Grande is doing this, I think, is pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a few I saw, like West Riding Revisited is getting a reprint. Prussian Rails was reprinted. Yeah, a lot of them.
So yeah. So overall, well, we know John's in.
I'm in.
Sorry, Jackie. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. I like cube rails. I think it's quicker, snappier. This one in particular, I could teach this to anybody,
Right, I
Because
mean-
it's just ridiculous. I love one of my favorite things in games. It's the little bag game turncoats. You start the game with a fistful of these little stones, and they're all the different colors, and you have to build a strategy around that. Here's your portfolio. It's probably crap. Make cerebral plays, because there's no way you're going to be like, well, I'm going to build this amazing line that's only mine, Age of Steam, go all the way around. Nope. I'm going to try to bait people into taking cubes and then dump the stock,
Yeah,
which
that's
is very
Yeah.
train game. But
It really is, right?
we've only been here for 58 minutes.
Right.
So-
Yeah, that's awesome.
Any game with shared incentives is interesting. I like.
Yeah, and again, it's a small footprint. Which is novel given the games we've been playing there.
And compared to some cube rails that we've played, I like the presentation. The board is eminently readable. Everything's very clear. I love the art on the little screens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't really show those, but
It's like
still-
it's an oil painting. It's
Well,
also
great.
that.
So
Well, that is a pretty good quote from Rounders, and I wish I could quote the other John Malkovich lines from that
right.
movie.
Oh yeah. I feel so unsatisfied. Well, I mean, we did play it twice, Paul. So there you go.
We could have played it again in the time it's taken us to talk about it.
Yeah, we
Like,
could
that's-
have. But in all honesty, apparently John has to go and unload the dishwasher, so we gotta get out of here. But yeah, that's SNCF, both France and Germany.
Yep.
If you're over at Essen, hope you all are being safe, having a great time. Enjoy Fitzpatrick's and all of that over there, and all the people that are over there. I miss you and hope to see you next year. So with that said, I will be back Friday for the top 10 games of 2013. And John was like, wow, that's obscure. Why? Really? It's the year I got into the hobby. And I think there's some really, really, real tough choices. If you go back to 2013, now having 11 years, go through that list and see what you come up with and come ready Friday at noon. So
See
I'll
what's
be here for
persisted
that.
since then, right?
Yeah, it really. I mean it has a decade of staying power,
Right.
which a lot of modern Euros aren't going to.
I'm trying to think. 2013. I played a lot of Machikoro.
Probably not going to make the list. With that said, I'm Edward.
I'm Greg.
I'm sorry for yelling at John. Hi, Kyle.
John. I'll be home to unload the dishwasher.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all on Friday. Take care, y'all. Bye.
Bye.